A good like 70% of the time whenever I see discourse on Asian women dating non-Asian men within the Asian American community, a lot of the times it's Asian men up in arms about it, and they're like, oh, Asian girls say that they won't do this because we remind them too much of their fathers and brothers. What do we all look alike to you? That's internalized racism. And like, here's the thing, I can't speak for every Asian American woman who doesn't particularly want to date an Asian man, but for me personally, no, it's not the way you look, it's the way you behave, it's the way you act, including the way you're acting right now responding to this video. I was raised with an older brother, and so I am very, very cognizant of the fact that I was raised differently than he was because I am a woman, alright? And don't you fucking try and tell me that Asian culture has no influence on that. It's not because we're Asian, because fucking Confucianism 100% still affects my family dynamic, okay? And so I'm not going to willingly, knowingly invite someone into my life that I think has had the same upbringing to think about women the way my brother and father were without having broken that cycle.
Stop blaming Asian men for your internalized racism, because what you're doing is you're holding every single Asian man accountable for the dysfunction that you grew up with. And it's not fair to the Asian men that are out here doing the work and that have identified the very same social issues that you take exception to. And respectfully, this is the kind of thing people work out in therapy. They examine how the trauma they experienced in their formative years shapes their current perception. And if you perceive a man's Asianness as a red flag, you very well may have horseshoed yourself into racism. And I hope the irony of that is not lost on you. The idea that you might be so open-minded and so progressive, but yet don't date Asian men. And also, I don't like this idea of Asian men being painted as bad guys for wanting to understand society's aversion to them. Because it's not just Asian women, it's other groups as well. And it's no coincidence that there's an uptick in interest in Asian men when things like K-pop or anime get more popular. So it's worth entertaining the possibility that this aversion to Asian men is something else that's happening at the subconscious level. Remember, Stop Asian Hate includes Asian men.